Hello everyone, welcome to the round 10 of the Tier 2 Championship here at SRL. We have 15 drivers on the grid today and we are driving at Australia, where it's gonna be a very tight track to get a good lap in. We're definitely going to see who is going to choose which tire. Harry Cooley going for the mediums, Rocky on the mediums as well. And we're going to the championship standings. Currently the championship leader at the drivers title is XX Arjun, having a 13-point lead to Tom H, the Ferrari driver, and behind Tom H is Gomez with 93 points and 21 points away from Tom H in the championship standings. Well, Ferrari is currently leading the constructors by a lot of points. So we have a battle on our boards. So who's going out as first? I think it's a Red Bull. Or maybe it's a Williams. It's the Williams of Harry Cooley. Harry Cooley has been placed back to because he didn't enjoy racing in our highest tier, because he was just struggling with his consistency. Oh, he's already spinning around on his outlap. Unfortunate for Harry there, but I don't think he have collected any damage from that. He's out on the mediums, so he's going to set a good lap on those medium tire compound. And he's followed by Gatsby or Fingerhook. And Harry Cooley is going to start his lap. Oh, a bit of oversteer out of that corner. He's going on his out lap, his banker lap. And heading into turn 1 and turn 2, and really is to spin out, and he's spun already. And it's one of the Haas's who just crossed by. It's Gatsby, and oh, Rocky gets a 5-place grid penalty with collision with Stubley. Unfortunate for Rocky again. Not the time for Rocky. He has so much bad luck the last races, but we're staying on board with Gatsby. Gatsby's keeping it clean so far, no invalidation, so he will be the first one to set a lap. Gatsby, known about his consistency, he's currently P6 in the championship standings, only 4 points behind Farico Toxic, the Red Bull. And Gatsby is taking the S's really carefully. Really easy to get to spin your car there. And Gatsby's now attacking those last corners. Let's see where he ends up on his first lap. He is now going to cross the line with a 123.5. And that's the first lap. Owen goes to 122.7, the first one to be into the 122s. And Arjun 122.3, a great lap from Arjun. And Tom H and Gomez are 5/10 away from him. And Arjun really showing his pace already on the soft tire. And look at Fingerhook. Fingerhook already into P2, 46 hundredths away from Arjun. Good lap from Fingerhook there, the teammate of Gatsby. And I think it's Cole who is the next one to cross the line on those medium tires. Which time can he set? A bit of outbraking himself into the corners, but he still kept it on track, and he is now going to cross the line with a 124.7. 124.7 on the mediums. And now it's up to Brother Adam. Brother Adam currently P9 in the championship standing. Really close championship battle between the top 5, P5 to P10. Only 29 points. So every point counts in every race to get yourself up in the standings. 50.4 in sector 2, and really attacking those deadly S's. I'm really surprised by the time of Fingerhook. A really great lap from him, but Brother Adam is taking it cautious in the first lap, you can see. Oh, Arjun! Arjun is disqualified from the session! What happened to him? No! Arjun, what's going on? The championship leader has been disqualified. And now is Fingerhook in provisional pole position. And Brother Adam goes 6th fastest, 1.7 seconds away from the leader. No! Oh no! Arjun, the McLaren driver, has been disqualified. Not sure what happened to him. We will definitely see in the tier 2 chat. So the other drivers who haven't set a lap at the moment are currently going on their out lap, so we will see what their first lap can take them. But currently Fingerhook is in provisional pole position with a good lap, a good first lap from him. But can we get into the 121s? This is going to be a question for everyone, but let's follow Harry Cooley in the Williams. Can he get a good lap in? He is having a purple sector 1. A purple sector 1 for Harry. But we all know that the game can be a bit mad. Harry Cooley is now going to almost end that sector 2, just right before the S's. No purple sector 2 for him. Harry Cooley now heading in sector 3, and this is a sector where you can gain a lot of time if you can keep it clean. Harry Cooley is now going to attack the last corners. Let's see where he can end up. It's looking good so far for Harry. Really going into the refs on every gear. So what can Harry do? Harry is a 123.1. And that puts himself currently in P5. And Sharif is now going to cross the line. Let's see where he can end up. His first lap is now going to be a 122.4. And that's a P2 for Sharif. Good lap from Sharif there. And look how cool this is. The championship is mixed up again. And Stubley goes into P10. And Rocky has and we're going to have a look at Farico Toxic in the white Red Bull, a special livery, and let's see where he can end up. It's looking good so far for Farico Toxic. He's attacking it, and he goes fast it with a 122.2, 110 in front of Fingerhook. And the Ferrari of Gomez is improving. Tom H is improving as well into P2. What can the teammate of Tom H do? Can he improve himself as well? Gomez Janta. Gomez Janta goes fastest. Provisional pole goes to him. 4800s. Holy shit, it's really close at the front. And Sharif goes fastest. What's happening? 122.0. 2 laps on the same tire. A good lap from Sharif and a provisional pole for him. And I'm really counting on... Oh, it's Owen! No! Crow! Owen at a purple sector 3. That was a look. I was looking at that, and he goes to P2. 64 hundredths away from the time of Sharif. So who's on another lap? I'm not sure who is on another. And look at Fingug. Look at that. P1 to P6 within 3/10. Amazing stuff. And both McLaren boys are starting at the back. So we're going to see some firework at the start of this race. And unfortunate for Arjun that he just messaged me that the game just was not happy, and Gomez goes fastest. 122.0, and people are going on 2 laps on the same tire. And really small margins. And we are really close to the 121s. I think if you can pull a 121.9 or maybe even an 8, you can grab that pole position today. And I think everyone is going to prepare themselves for the last run. And now it's all about getting the focus on the right moments. And Cole is in P10 at the moment, really expecting a bit more from him. So we're going to have a look at the current qualifying result. Gomez Janta having a pole position at this moment, with the top 6 being in 3.5 but in this track you can easily gain a lot of time if you have a perfect lap. So I'm not counting out everyone inside the top 10, especially not Cole Baseball, because Cole Baseball is currently P4 in the championship. So I'm expecting a good lap from him, a good last lap. And a few drivers are out on their hot laps, or out laps, I'm sorry. And brother Adam is out as well. He just retired from the session. I think he's just happy with his current lap time. He just wants to focus on the race. To start on the mediums, go to the softs at the end. That will be a great strategy, but we all know that if there's any safety car, your strategy could be messed up. Really close gaps. And we're going to stay on board with G. Mohini, currently sitting in P7. In the AlphaTauri. Haven't had a lot of luck lately, so really aiming for a good result in qualifying, but also in the race. So let's see what he can do. He did a purple sector 1, already 2.5 up on sector 1, and I think that's looking good for him. Hopefully the guy in front is just going out of his way. in the Ferrari. Yes, they are. A really good job from Tom H there. And we have a yellow in sector 1, sector 2 and sector 3. And 3/10 up on his current time is Jimo Hinny. Oh, a bit wide, but he's still kept it on track. He took it cautious, but will be enough for Jimo to put himself into the top 3. We're going to find out in a few seconds. It will be his last qualifying lap, I think. Jimo Hinny is now crossing the line with a 1:22.2, and that's currently P5. Will we go for a easy lap now? And let's switch back to, no, Farika Toxic has invalidated this lap, and so is Owen. Oh, Sharif had a moment. And now it's Tom H, the guy to look at. Or is it Fingerhook? We will find out. Fingerhook is first. A purple sector 1 for Fingerhook. For sector 2. And he's currently 2/10 up in his usual time. So it's looking good for Fingerhook so far. But will he be able to improve in sector 3? A yellow in front of him. Let's see if Fingerhook can improve himself to a better lap time. Looking good for Fingerhook. He's now going to cross the line. Fingerhook is looking quick. And he is going for P4. Not enough for pole position. And Farika Toxic just not being able to improve himself. Tom H, can he put himself into the top 3? He is currently second in the championship standings. So he knows that Arjun has some issues by starting at the back. And Tom H not improving. He puts himself into the in the top 3, but not good enough for pole position. And Sharif is improving by only 400ths of a second, and Gomez is going to improve his time. I think if it stays like this, 1.5 up in sector 2, will Gomez have a good last sector to get himself into the 121s. I think he is going to be in the 121s. He is. So what a lap. What a lap from Gomez Janta. Improves by almost 4/10. Amazing lap from him. And Gomez just secured his pole position, I think. I don't think anyone is going to be improving a lot. But we're going to stay in ball with Sharif. Can he improve? Sharif is going to cross the line with a 121.9. He is in the 121s, but also still 3/10 away. And Tom H is now going to cross the line as the last driver. And is he improving? Yes, he is. And that's a 1-2 for the Ferrari boys. And looking good for them for the constructors. They are leading by a lot of points already, but still 1-2. So good to see from both Ferraris. So I think this was our qualifying session of today. So it's probably Gomez who is going to be snatching that pole position. So that was our thrilling qualifying. Really enjoyed that. Not sure how the race conditions are, but a really nice job from everyone to put themselves on a really tough track with a good lap from it's an amazing lap from Gomez, putting himself on the front row with alongside Tom H, Sharif into P3, Owen into P4, Fingerhook into P5, Freaker Toxic into P6, Gmore 7, Gatsby 8, Harry Cooley 9, Cole into P10, Neuro Pirate in 11, and we have Brother Adam into P12, Stubbly into P13, Rocky and Arjun both not setting a time with Arjun being disqualified because of his spin. Really unfortunate for the championship leader. But as I messaged to them, keep your head down and focus on this race, because in the race that's what matters. And it's looking like a dry session, so we are not expecting any rain so far. So what are the strategies? I think the top 10 runners, some of them, if they have a lot of tire wear, they will go to the soft hard strategy. And I think if you are really good on the tires with your setup, you can manage to go for the soft medium strategy. But we will find out. There will be no formation lap, so we will be instantly racing. So we can't wait for this race to start. Round 10, and we have 8 rounds to go after this one. So a really tight battle at the top, especially on the driver championship. So we can't wait to keep going. And we're waiting for the drivers to, and we are almost going for round 10 in SRL Tier 2 here at Australia. Off we go, and we have a good start for the Ferrari boys, but we have already someone in the wall at the back. I think it's Neuro Pirate, but Tom H has managed to put himself into P1. A good start from him, but Gomez is still alongside him on the outside. And we have a really tough racing. We have Owen into P3 and a Red Bull and an Aston Martin collides, but it's still clean. And look at Arjun already into P9 on those medium tires. Oh, and Gatsby running wide, and now it's all about having a good exit, and that's what Arjun has. Really tight battle. Oh, look at that. Harry Cooley has a look on the inside. Oh, Harry Cooley has spun around. And it's also a Neuro Pirate who spun around. But we're going through the S's now. And we have a Red Bull really challenging a Aston Martin in front of him. And now he's not close enough to get the move done, but Rocky has started on different tires compared to Arjun, so Arjun just left Rocky by because he knows he's quicker at this stage of the race. Tom H gets the fastest lap, followed by Gomez and followed by Owen as well. Well, a thrilling start so far, but Rocky is already having a go on Gatsby. He's having a look on the inside and he's waiting. So Rocky is still waiting for the right moment to overtake, but he is close enough and he has the pace. He was unlucky with his qualifying by having a 5-place grid penalty because someone hit him from the back. But he's now on a charge, and we can see he's on a charge. It's really hard to overtake here on Australia, but there are overtaking opportunities, especially when you have a good exit like Rocky has now. Can he has the gap really close to get the slipstream out of the S's? He gets a good exit, and he's really close behind. He's really close behind, getting a look on the inside, and Rocky goes to P7 on the inside of Gatsby. And even before the corner, he gets the move done. So Rocky has now had an amazing start. As I said to him, just focus on that race. You can do this. You're quick. You are quick. We know you're quick. So, and that's what you're showing us today. Already winning 8 positions. So the top 6 is still within DRS range, and the DRS has been enabled this lap, so we are going to have some great racing. A little bit of a train ongoing, but and Arjun, the teammate of Rocky, is already having a go on Gatsby. not taking too many risks. And we're going to have a look at the Ferrari battle. Oh, Arjun, no! What happened to Arjun? Oh, look at his car! Look at the car of Arjun. Holy shit, that was a big crash. And we have a safety car. Yeah, of course we have. That was a big crash for Arjun. And now, what are the drivers going to do? Unfortunate for Arjun, because he was such in a good charge. Very unlucky for him. And in lap 3 of the race we have a safety car. And what will the leaders do? They will continue on their current stint. But not for Gomez. Gomez is going for a different strategy compared to Tom H. And Gomez gets a 5-second time penalty. Oh, Gomez. Gomez switching to the hard tire. And everyone who is diving in the pits is going to the hard tire. Not for Cole. Cole is going for the medium, so he will need to make another pit stop. And basically it's a free pit stop behind the safety cars. Of course you will lose positions, but it's a free pit stop. And I think there was teamwork ongoing between the Ferrari boys, because if you're so close to each other you can't make a double stop, you will lose a lot of time. But at the end we are behind the safety car, so how many time do you even lose if you make a double stack? So we're going to have a look at the biggest winner so far. It's Rocky winning 10 positions. And Rocky is the driver who needs to get the points today for the McLaren team, with Arjun not finishing and putting himself in the wall. So we have a safety car. The safety car settings are on reduced, so the chances of a safety car, we have changed that to reduce because the safety cars were a bit too much on normal mode. So we have another lap behind the safety car, and we have Sharif in the pits. I'm not sure why he's pitting at this stage of the race, but might be a strategy call. Not sure if that is, because he will lose a lot of positions. He's also switching to the hard tires and even comes behind his teammate who got a collision on the start. So I'm not sure if that's the right call from Sharif, because he needs to make a lot of positions now. And Rocky will be happy with already being in that P4 position. We already have a thrilling race so far with a great start from everyone. We had a small collision at the start, but at the very end everyone kept it clean, and that's what matters. And I think we're really close to having the safety car in this lap, because everyone is now close the gap. So we have a full grid back at where they belong. And the safety car is going in this lap, so it's really important, especially for the hard runners, to get those tires up to temperature, because under safety car conditions it's really hard to get that temperature, especially in the hard tire. I think the softs are easy to get up on temperature, but the hards are really tricky. So it's going to be Tom H who is going to set the pace. running with driver number 2. And everyone is now, he's really getting the grid even closer. When is he going? And he's still waiting, and I think he's going, and there he's going, Tom H, but Owen is awake, and so is Farico Toxic. Farico Toxic is close, but not close enough to make a move. Oh, it's Owen who spun in the wall. And what I said before, no, Rocky, no! No way, both McLarens are out of this race. Oh man. Really unlucky race for them. And Stubley's in the wall as well. And look at this tight battle between Harry Cooley, Gatsby, Fingerhook, and Cole Baseball. And the front runners are really close, but look at Farico Toxic. He is really having a hunt on Tom H. Already having a look at Gomez, who made up a lot of positions after the restart on those hard tires, who did a great job for Gomez actually. And brother Adam into P4 as well. Oh, we have a battle behind. Oh, look at that, between both teammates. And it's Sharif overtaking Neuro Pirate. Oh, and we have someone in the wall and spinning. Owen, oh Owen, you had such a good race. And G-Mole's in the pits. So we're going to have a look at the front battle. It's Farico Toxic and Tom H. Behind them it's Cole Baseball on the fresh medium tire. He will definitely have the advantage on the tire compared to brother Adam, but will he get a spot to overtake with Harry Cooley closing in as well? And look at Harry Cooley, he has a good exit. And really having a look at Cole on those hard tires compared to the mediums of Cole. But the chicane is so deadly, you have to look out for that. But Cole has the slipstream of brother Adam in front of him. And Farico Toxic is losing a bit of time to Tom H. Oh, Cole runs a bit wide. That will allow Harry to close in. And now the DRS has been enabled again. And Harry is lagging. A bit on my screen. Not sure how the drivers will think about that. And Cole is now having a good exit. And he is closing in. Now he needs to calculate the move. Cole just needs to be... Oh, Cole lost it. Cole lost it. Oh. Cole has lost it. And now it's time for Harry Cooley to close in to brother Adam. I think Harry Cooley is going to the end on these hard tires, so he will need to get past brother Adam as quick as possible. Still a great battle, and you can see that it's really hard to overtake on this track. But brother Adam is just having the good pace to keep the guys behind him. He has the straight line speed. But Harry Cooley is going to have a good exit now. Will he go for a late move? No, he will not. He's still not close enough. The difference between... Oh, Harry Cooley is going to have a look now. He has the good exit. And he gets the move done. Oh, a bit of a touchy move, but it was a clean one. And this will allow Harry Cooley to P4. And he gets the move done on brother Adam, who is really struggling on those tires now. The guys behind him are much quicker at this stage. So will Fingerhook be close enough to get the move done on brother Adam? Brother Adam gets the slipstream and the DRS of Harry. Oh, Harry! What are you doing? Harry's in the grass. No. Huh? Okay, that was really weird. Huh? Oh, Harry Cooley's internet is really bad. That teleportation was mad. Oh, both Hasses have collided. And it's Gatsby who spun. Gatsby touches the back of Fingerhook. And now it's Cole Baseball who gets the move done on Gatsby. And up to P9 he goes. And Stubbly is on the softs. Oh! Oh! Sharif is in the wall! Oh no. A lot of drivers are having troubles with the hard tires. The grip is not there. And brother Adam is still sticking with Harry Cooley. And what? Oh, Farico Toxic has just pitted for fresh mediums. I completely missed that. So Farico Toxic is going for the one-stop strategy. Soft medium, I think. But what will Tom H do? Tom H is currently still running on his 10 lap old softs. Oh, a bit of a moment. Tom H needs to up his pace. I think, I'm not sure what is. Oh, a battle between Stubbly and Neuropirate, and Stubbly is on the soft tire, so he got the advantage on the grips. Easy overtake from Stubbly. And look at Farico Toxic. He is gaining and gaining goal. He needs to make up some places. And Harry Cooley is still teleporting all the way. I'm not sure what is going on with your internet, Harry. Come on. You're teleporting everywhere. And Farico Toxic is going to have a look on Cole. Farico Toxic definitely has the pace to close in. But will it be close enough to make a move already? Oh, he gets the move, and side by side through turn 1 and turn 2. He has the better exit. And what a move by Farico Toxic into P8. And he's looking to have a great race pace so far. Farico Toxic is. So he can definitely grab some good points today. Fingerhook is now closing in to brother Adam. Owen gets a 3-second time penalty. He is last at the moment. And Tom H is still continuing on his soft tire. Where will we end up if he pits? I think he will end up just in front of Farico. So it's going to have a great battle between. Tom H is now in the pits, so he will switch to the medium tire. Will Farico Toxic have the advantage after that undercut move? I'm not sure if he will be close enough. No, he's not going to be close enough because Tom H is already at the end of the pit lane. But it will be very close actually. Farico Toxic has the move done. And the undercut has worked for Farico Toxic. We all know that Farico Toxic is on 3-lap old mediums. And Tom H is on new mediums. So we will... Oh, Farico Toxic had a moment. But he's in front. And I think that's what matters for him. And Tom H has been put into P8 just in front of Cole Baseball. And Gomez is leading everyone. And Fingo... Oh, Ariculi is again teleporting away. As usual. No, he's not. He had a moment. Harry Cooley had a moment. So he's not teleporting this time. And that will allow Fingerhook to... No, he is teleporting. I'm sorry, but Harry, if you can't fix your internet, we can't allow you to race anymore, because this is disgusting. And Fingerhook is now going to have a look on the inside on Brother Adam for P3. And he gets the move done. And Fingerhook now promotes himself to P3 for the last podium spot. With half of the race done. A long way to go still, but he has now P3 in his pockets. And Stubley is right behind. Stubley just overtook Brother Adam. And Farico Toxic is already really close behind Neuropowered with Tom H following him. I think it's a virtual lead if Gomez is going for another pit stop. And Farico Toxic, we have Neuropowered really closing the door on the inside, but Farico Toxic has the speed, and so is Tom H. Now it's all about calculating that right moment to get the overtake done. And we're going to have a look. Farico Toxic really close now, picking up the slipstream and the DRS. He is going to have a look on the outside and definitely gets the move done even before the corner. And Tom H is still stuck behind, but he will get the move done probably after. And yes, he is going for the outside now. And Neuropowered is just aborting from that battle. He knows the guys in front are quicker. He just don't want to ruin their races, which is very sportive. And Harry Cooley is joined back the session. I'm not sure what happened to him, but I think he's back. Not sure if he is, but the internet of him is really awful, that's for sure. And Fingerhook is now getting P2 in front of Harry Cooley. And Stubley has overtaken him as well. And Tom H is still right behind Farico Toxic. Now it's their time to shine, and it's W who's in the pits. Which tire is he choosing? I think he's going for the medium. Or will we go for another set of softs? No, he's going for the mediums. Oh, Tom H and Farico Toxic are having a battle for P5, and Tom H gets the move done. And now, oh, look at Farico. Farico, oh! That was a dangerous move, but he still didn't do it, so he didn't want to give up. Now the tires of Tom H are being the right ones at this stage. And Harry Cooley is still not back in the session. And let's have a look at the current penalty situations, with Gomez having 5 seconds, Finghook having no penalties, and that's good for him. Tom H having no penalties as well, and so is Farico Toxic. So it's going to be a very tight battle at the top, but I think it's a really hard task for Tom H and Farico Toxic to close in on Gomez Janta. But we will see. Oh, Farico Toxic gets a 3-second time penalty, but is still really close behind Tom H. Oh, a small tap at the back of Tom H, but he kept it on track, so no hard feelings. Oh! I think it was Owen who was in the wall. And Tom H is going to have a look on Brother Adam on the inside now, and gets the move done even before the corner. And Tom H and Farico Toxic are on a charge. And Farico Toxic will be alongside Brother Adam as well. And oh, tight battle. Oh, bit of a moment there out of the S's, but Farico Toxic is focused. You can see that, and that's good to see in the white Red Bull, because making a move there is a very daring move. And he's really putting the pressure on Tom H. Oh, we have a yellow in sector 2, and it's Jumal Hinney. But look at Farico Toxic. Look at Farico Toxic. He is picking up the DRS in the slipstream now of Tom H, and he is definitely going for a move on the outside. Not close enough. Farico Toxic has the speed around this circuit. Really. Oh, look at Neuropire. Oh, getting the move done on Harry Cooley as well. And it's Cole who spun around. Unfortunate for Cole. And Gomez is still in the lead in front of Finghook, and the timetables have glitched a bit, so we can't see the current gaps. So we just have to wait till it's gonna be fixed. Oh, Harry Cooley's back in the race. Hopefully he did fix his internet. And Gatsby running in P8 at the moment. Let's have a look. Current tire situations. Tom H is on a flying tire. Same goes for Farico Toxic. And Tom H is already 1.4 seconds behind Finghook. So Tom H is definitely putting the pressure. Really low on ERS. And well, Farico is still good on ERS. But Farico just wants to grab that podium, I think. But I think it's going to be a battle between Harry Cooley and Neuro Pirates. not ending in this, so hopefully the internet of Harry has been fixed. And Tom H is now really close behind Fingerhook for P2. He's looking to have a good slipstream on him. He's going to grab the DRS after the S's. Not going to take any risks. And Fingerhook's red lights are flashing, so he is out of DRS. Late dive bomb by Tom H. But he gets the move done, and Farico Toxic is coming with him on the inside of Fingerhook. Farico Toxic, great calculation. Really good calculation for Farico Toxic. And he's still behind Tom H. To close in. And Brother Adam is in the pits. But look at Farico Toxic, who is having a good exit now. Now it's the time for him to overtake Tom H. With having a lot of ERS left. Going have to look on the outside. Still side by side. Tom H is out braking. But Farico Toxic has the inside line. But still side by side they go. Oh! What a battle between these two. Oh, safety car has been deployed. It's Owen who's in the wall. And this is going to help Gomez, but not going to help the penalty runners. Gomez is going to serve his 5-second time penalty probably under that pit stop. He has a free pit stop with 17 seconds. So he should take that pit stop. He definitely should. And Gomez is pitting, serving his drive 5-second time penalty. And Farico Toxic and Tom H are in the pits as well, and so is Fingerhook, and so are the others. Everyone is in the pits. So is Harry, probably serving a 5-second drive through as well. 5-second time penalty. So Fingerhook has no penalties. Gomez has no penalties and is on the fresh off. So Gomez is definitely having the best papers at this moment. Stubbly into P3 on the mediums. Just trying to go for that track positions. The second safety car of this race. So Tom H is currently in P5. Fingerhook has even jumped him. Tom H can grab some points today, but he needs to finish a bit higher to grab the championship lead. We all know he's quick on those fresh off tires, but I think everyone is having fresh off apart from Stubbly, who's on the medium. Not sure if that's the right choice, but the penalty runners are really unlucky. But Tom H can grab the championship lead if he finishes P3 or higher, because the current fastest lap is on Sharif at the moment, so he will not get that for now. Well, we have a few laps to go here at Australia, and the safety car, when will he be going in the lap? The lights are still flashing, so I think we're going for another lap behind the safety car. I think because Jimo Hini is not closing in yet. What's happening with Jimo Hini? He's probably just wasting a lot of fuel. We're going for another lap behind the safety car, with Gomez still leading without having any penalties, so he has the papers to win this one. Farico Toxic right behind him, stably into P3 on the medium, so really curious about his pace after the restart. So who is going to win this one? And the safety car is going in this lap, so we are going to have 6 laps remaining on, so it's a 5-lapper. It's a 5-lapper race at the end. So Gomez is going to be the one to set the pace, followed by Farico Toxic and Stubbly and Fingerhook. Tom Hayes right behind, really curious what he can do. Oh, Farico Toxic, 5-second time penalty. Farico, why are you touching him? No, I don't think it's Farico who touches him actually. So his 5-second time penalty will be removed after the race. And Tom Hayes, Gomez is already going with Farico Toxic really close behind. Gomez had a good restart. Oh, look at that. Farico Toxic is really close already. Oh, a bit of oversteer, but he kept it on track and he has the slipstream and the DRS enabled. Will he be good enough to get a move done on Gomez? He runs a bit wide. Oh, bit of a moment. And what's happening behind? Oh, we're going to have Harry Cooley and Neuro Pirate having a battle. Harry Cooley is having a look on the outside, and he's going to have the move done. And brother Adam is just losing a bit of time. Brother Adam gets a 3-second time penalty. Well, Tom H is getting a penalty as well. 3-second penalty. Well, Finghook and Stubbly are not having any penalties at the moment. We all know that. And Finghook and Tom H are having a battle. Tom H gets the move on the outside and gets the move done. So he gets promoted to P4. And Farico Toxic is still right behind Gomez. Farico Toxic gets the 5-second time penalty removed. But he still needs to create a gap of 3 seconds to Gomez. And look at Farico Toxic. His speed is immense around this track. And meanwhile, he is on the pad, guys. I'm really confused. How can you be so quick on the pad? Really big respect to them. Also for everyone who is watching and is driving on the pad and is so quick. That's just amazing to see. But Tom H is putting the pressure on Stubbly. Stubbly is struggling on those mediums, but Stubbly just needs to stay within 3 seconds of Tom. Because he hasn't got a penalty. But Tom H is not close enough to make a move, so he will have to wait. Oh, and Harry Cooley spins. And yes. And we all know why that is. Because of your shitty internet connection, Harry. Fix it, come on. But Gomez is still under pressure of Farico Toxic. Gets the fastest lap. But will he be close enough to get a move done? The DRS is still not enabled. Gomez has really good straight line speed. But Tom H is really close to Stubbly. And Stubbly is just no. Oh! No, it's Farico Toxic who lost it. Oh, Farico Toxic. What are you doing? You were so close. And Tom H is really close to Stubbly and gets a good exit. And already alongside him. And now Stubbly needs to stay within 3 seconds of Tom H. And so does Finghook. Oh, Finghook gets a 3-second time penalty. So those 3 seconds are not. And Stubbly is on the outside. Not going to make the move on Tom H. Tom H stays in front. But Neuro Parrot is closing into Brother Adam. Brother Adam has a lot of penalties. So really curious if Neuro Parrot can just... Oh, Stubbly had a moment. Stubbly is out. And now in P4. He's not on the right tire to be on. So we're going to have a look between a battle between Brother Adam and Stubbly, and Neuro Parrot is closing in as well. All on the soft compound with 3 laps remaining. We're going to have a thriller of a race at the end. Oh, it's Jimo on the wall. Unfortunate for him. It's a really tough track. Australia is. But Neuro Pirate, the closest battle on track, is really closing in to Brother Adam. Brother Adam is defending for his life. Yes, of course, Neuro Pirate doesn't need to. Oh, Neuro Pirate had a moment, and that will allow his teammate to go by. Yes, no. Oh, whoa, boys. The Aston Martins are having a battle and putting up a great show for us. And Gatsby is just... Oh, Gatsby is really the guy who can profit from that. Oh, he runs wide. And Finger who gets the fastest lap now. Fingerhook is flying. Fingerhook currently in another podium position. Changes. Stubbly is winning 9 positions, which is amazing to see. For oh, Stubbly, and gets past Brother Adam as well. And oh, Sharif. Oh, everyone is. Oh, what a crash! A 3-car crash. What the hell? What a crash. And Harry Cooley sets the fastest lap. Unfortunate for him, he doesn't get any point of that. And this definitely be. And Neuropirate has lost his entire front wing because of that crash. Sharif has lost it. And who is lost it in sector 3? No one. And Gatsby will be happy to claim that P4 after that amazing crash at the last lap. And we're running our last lap, and it's still Gomez who is in the lead. So let's stay on board with the provisional winner of today. And really interesting which is my driver of today. I think I'm not sure which position Brother Adam is going to end up, but I'm really confident again about Gomez's drive, because he just smashed it. And I would give it to Stubbly if he can captain on track and maybe even get a podium, but he just lost it in the last couple of laps. Farico Toxic gets the fastest lap, but we're going to stay on board with the provisional winner today, Gomez Genta. If he doesn't make any stupid mistakes, he will definitely win. And another Ferrari 1-2 on the boards. Good for the constructors and good for the championship standings. And I think it's going to be the second win of the season for Gomez Genta. Is going to cross the line as the first winner. The win goes to Gomez Genta. Tom H crosses the line in second. Fingerhook, another podium for him. Brother Adam into P4 crosses the line, but Gatsby's going to jump him into P4. And Cole Baseball is going to cross the line in 6th. Brother Adam, a great drive from him, set for his penalties, but Cole into P6. Stubbly is going to finish in P7 after that unfortunate spin at the end of the race. And it's going to be Jim O'Hinney who is going to finish in P8. Harry Cooley is going to P9, but he will set back because of his penalties. Frico Toxic is going to jump him on penalties. And Neuro Pirate is maybe even jumping him on penalties as well. No, he isn't. Whoa. What a race, guys. And another win for the Ferrari team, but this time is Gomez who stands up on the highest spot, with his teammate being in second, and another podium for the Haas driver Fingerhook. So my winner, and I'm gonna give it to him, it's going to be my driver of the day as well. It's going to be Gomez, because you just smashed it today without making any mistakes and just making the right decisions every time in this race. So you deserve it. It's Gomez Genta who takes the win and my driver of the day. I'm going to make a small photo of the final standings So amazing race, round 10 has been ended, and we are really looking forward to next week's race. We're racing at USA, where the usual F1 is also racing there, so really looking forward to that one, and I will see you next week. Thank you for